try to drink a cup of tea with honey and lemons in it before I record. You have to drink it out of a Santa Claus mug with the gouged out eye, because that's how you really record good vocals.
Where's hair and makeup?
I'm Jonathan Carpenter. I play keyboard and guitar in the band.
My name is Mike Lewandowski. I play guitar in the Falter band.
Finish this last little sip here.
My name's Jared Dooley. I play bass in the band Falter.
My name is Richard. I'm the drummer.
I'm Andy, and I sing and play guitar.
It's kind of been one big band for me from the get-go. Like the members that I started out with are not the people that are in the band now.
I was working with a guy named Bren, like 3 or 4 years ago, at a crappy movie theater in Anaheim, and he was in a band called Falter, and he had a demo that they just recorded, and it had no vocals on it, and I had just quit the other band that I was in where I was playing drums, and I wanted to get into singing, so I said, hey, I'll put some vocals on it.
Andy took it home and laid down vocals for the 3 songs we recorded, and we knew then that Andy was our singer.
He showed it to the guys, and they put me in the band, and I just kind of took over. I don't know if it took over, I mean, I'm not Stalin or Hitler, but, I kind of gradually took a more aggressive leading role in the band.
The recording process was unique, a lot of hours spent in this studio right here. This album is a product of, a lot of hard work that we've been putting into it for about the last 3 years, it seems.
Andy's dad went to a high school reunion, met John St. James, and we spent the next year and a half recording what we thought would be our first album.
Long story short, Andy's dad left me a demo. Andy didn't want me to hear it. I put it in after he left, and I was blown away by the songs and the production. I called him up the next day, and I'm like, who produced this? And he's like, I did it myself. I'm like, no way. Who produced this, and what kind of gear do you have? I mean, to me, it sounded like it was done in a decent studio. Andy had done the demo in his bedroom with an SM57, which is a cheap microphone, and a little PC. So I knew I had to work with this kid.
After about a year and a half, we found out we knew nothing about what it takes to put an album together, scrapped the whole thing, and started from scratch.
It's really kind of cool when you listen to the album. You kind of get to hear how Andy's matured, in songwriting and also in personality-wise.
Before recording this album, I had only really just recorded my own demo songs in my bedroom, so it was my first real recording of my voice, and it's actually... I should have turned this off beforehand.
My name is Jason Fries. I played organ on the Falter album.
When we cut October 16th, it begged for keyboards. So Jason Fries, who's Josh Fries' brother, Jason plays in Green Day and used to be in the Goo Goo Dolls, and he's played on many, many records.
He told me about Falter and told me about Andy and the guys, and I was, he asked me if I would help him out and play on the album. And I was like, absolutely. He played me stuff, and I was really stoked. I was impressed.
He heard October 16th, and he was like, I got a great idea for that song. So I brought Jason in to do keyboard overdubs on And then the natural progression was to have a keyboard player in the band, so Andy's brother, who can play guitar and keyboards, came in.
Andy just one day asked me, he's just like, hey man, you wanna join the band? I said, really, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, hell yeah, man, because Falter kicks ass.
This is what I do for fun.
Yeah.
You know, Andy's pretty much the genius behind the whole thing. You know, he was on the computers. He's the director back here. He, you know, he does most of the songwriting too. So we kind of follow his lead. We listen to him when it comes to recording.
I'll never forget it because Andy just kind of ignored everything when I was telling him a little bit about the music business.
I've never been in a band that really, you know, had the privilege of recording in a studio like this, or so the whole recording process, and then seeing Josh Freese play our drums, getting to be in the studio, that, you know, when he did that was really one of the coolest days of my life.
And it was a tremendous relief to have such awesome people just take over and just watch, like, wow, these are really coming out great.